Heritage Gasparilla Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense will start this game off with the football. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sategna. It's a running room. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
As a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. To throw, it's Mateer. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Brings it in down the left side. There he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Mateer. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Sategna. It's a seam wide open. There he goes. The tag. Touchdown Sooner. He got a step and just dusted the field. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Grab behind the line. It's Selden.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down coming up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got the 1st down and still on his feet.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Finds a tight end down the gut. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the middle. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
The Hokies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The play action fake. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. To the air, it's Mateer. The throw to the outside is complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction.
He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How nice is it as a defense where you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Overton. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stewart. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They want to run this quarterback. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
A lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal to go to situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the 1st down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the 1st down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
To the air, it's Drones. Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. So now it's 2nd and long. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. snagged in the middle. Excelled it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The RPO fired complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Hokies!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Lost a throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Runs through a tackle. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Gets it out fast. And into the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this range. Is concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibson. Wide open spaces. He got loose, almost passed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And they spike it to stop the clock. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat-type first half. This Gasparilla Bowl has lived up to expectations.
And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Out of the gun, the inside kid. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Drones. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's loose. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And the defense got it. Picked up a few extra on. Turnbull, what a play by this defense to get the football. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure and down he goes at the 22.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense got him at the 27. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
Oh, he's got a chance. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Creates a little space. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Running into the open space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
That quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Overton. There he goes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. And the Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And that one will give him the lead.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
The give from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown Sooners. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Pulls and fires complete. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. A designed run for the quarterback. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Hokies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Got it behind the line. It's Overton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Quarterback may change this route. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Selden. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays, those linemen start to creep further and further down the field. I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down and find a way to drag or get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever I can inbounds. Nice effort, nice catch, way to keep something in bounds.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Ott. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And on that RPO, they just can't link up. Timing was a little bit off. The ball came out quickly, just not the most accurate throw. The defense was in good position.
To the air, it's Mateer. Quickly out to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Gibson.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off. And even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him somewhat.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. He'll pull it on the read. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The kick is on its way. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Behind the line, it's Stewart. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Overton. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Running to Green. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You've got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have 1 left after that. You realize you've got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed over the middle, it's Selden. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Gets it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch down the right side. There he goes to the right. Oh, a lot of... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Drones. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Late in the game, they've got the lead. They know the opponent's going to throw the football to all areas of the field. That time in the middle, he was right there. Almost came away with that interception.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They'll send out the kicker here. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Perhaps duck shoes would be appropriate here as he comes out in the rain to try to win the game. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.